Well, welcome everyone. I'd like to call the Committee of Adjustments meeting to order. I love banging this thing.
That's too much.
We're following the agenda presented today, and item number one, we have regrets from our member Duff. And I just wanted to welcome everyone else. And this time I can look around the room and smile, and you can see me smile. So it's nice not being able to have to wear a mask for sure. So at this time, I'll ask our secretary, secretary, who are you? Secretary Treasurer. If there was any deferral withdrawals from the matter of the committee.
No, Madam Chairperson, there isn't.
Okay, at this time, then I'll ask all our committee members, is there any declaration of pecuniary interest? Nope, seeing none. Moves us into item number 3, our minutes from our previous meeting. If I can have a motion moved by member Stanners, seconded by member Cuomo. That we have our Committee of Adjustment minutes dated March the 9th, 2022, and a recommendation that the minutes of the Township of Mapleton Committee of Adjustment hearing held on March 9th, 2022 be confirmed as circulated in the agenda package. Was there any errors or omissions prior? No, seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor? All those against? The motion is carried. And I should mention that our meeting today is video recorded, so we are live. So that brings us into agenda item number 4, matters arising from the minutes. Anyone have anything? Nope. So this opens up to our application for our minor variance. So our committee, we, the members of the Committee of Adjustment, review each application as presented with the material provided to us. We make our decisions based on the 4 tasks, and no precedent shall be set. So our first hearing this afternoon is hearing number A 2022/03. The location of the subject property is legally described as Part Lot 1, Concession 14, Peel, Part 1, RP 60R2448, and is municipally known as 7963 Wellington Road 7. So the purpose and effect of the variance application is to provide relief for the maximum floor area, height, and the interior side yard setback for an accessory structure. The owners are proposing to construct 187.2 square meter or 2,016 square feet, 2-level addition to the existing detached garage and a front-facing elevation height of 7.9 meters or 26 feet. The application is also to allow a reduced interior side yard setback of 0.9 meters or 3 feet. Other variances may be considered where deemed appropriate. So at this time, I'll ask for a statement from our Secretary Treasurer regarding notifications and comments received to date. Mr. Wheeler.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Excuse me. Staff can confirm property owners, agencies, and Mapleton staff received the statutory circulation. There were no issues or concerns expressed. Postings were completed February 28th. Wellington Source Water Protection comments indicate that the subject property is not located in a vulnerable area. County of Wellington planners comments were received and included in the agenda package. The planning report prepared by Mapleton planner Linda Redmond was received and included in the agenda package, and there were no ratepayer comments received.
Thank you. So at this time, I'd like to call upon our township planner, Linda Redmond, to present her comments.
Thank you, Chair. So you've already explained what's happening, but essentially they're adding on to the existing garage. They did receive a variance back in 2011 for a reduced interior side yard. So they want to maintain that setback with this addition as well. So that's where the reduction comes from that perspective. The requirement for an increase in the floor area is because of the lower level, because it's a drive out or a walkout at that one end because of the topography. So because of that, we have to consider that to be floor area under the floor area definition. So that floor area is included in the overall coverage. So again, they need a variance for that. And then the height only at that area, again, where the walkout or the drive out is in the front. It doesn't meet the maximum height, but the remaining building does. So just to be safe, we put it in there because the height really talks about average grade, and it's applied to the average grade that is above the requirement. And in this case, it's not clear if it's below the 50% or above it. So we just threw it in there just to be safe. So other than that, there's no concerns. It is minor in relation to the lot that it sits on. It's surrounded by agricultural lands. So there's really no impacts on any surrounding uses. And there is a recommendation that it's conditional, that it's only used for accessory to residential, and that there be no business or industrial uses within it.
Thank you. Unfortunately, the owners for the applicant were unable to attend today. So we did have an opportunity to send out a question prior. And actually, I had sent out a question. So if you don't mind, members, I'll just read mine first because they did respond. I had asked the question, my main question was the intent. And if they could please clarify that no business was going to be run out of it. And the response was, in respect to the question, please pass on to Lori and others of the committee that this will be for personal storage. We have a 20-foot boat and 2 muscle cars and 3 snowmobiles. This will be 100% for personal storage. Thanks, Kevin. So that did answer my one question. So at this time, I will go around the room since we have no one in our council chambers here to ask any other questions. And I'll just start at the end here. Member Stanners, do you have any questions or concerns to the committee for the planner? I guess is pretty well the only person that you can ask.
Thank you, Chair. No, I don't have any problem with this one. I can see why they're actually gaining by having a basement garage because of the slope of the property. And there's one note on there on the applicants that they felt it was safer to have a turnaround at their place. When I pulled along the laneway one day and looked there, and I started to pull out and there was 3 transports come over that hill. I would not want to back anything out of there, right? So I think myself, it's a perfect use of it. The other existing building is 3 feet away. They're keeping that in line. So I have no problem with this one at all. I think it's a good plan. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on, Member Kiyomo, do you have any questions, concerns for our members?
I don't have any questions. So again, like similar to Bob, fairly straightforward. There's looks like it's the best solution for from a driveway point of view, and with the addition. So I'm fine with it.
Thank you. Committee Member Sheik.
Thank you, Chair. I have no further questions regarding this application. Looks fairly straightforward.
Okay. So that will bring us into, we have a recommendation in our agenda package. If I could ask for it to be moved.
I could
By
move that.
Member Sheik, seconded by Member Kiyomo. Okay, so we have before us a recommendation that the minor variance applied for in application A2022/03 located at Part Lot 1, Concession 14 Peel, Part 1, RP 60R2448, a municipality known as 7963 Wellington Road 7, to provide the following relief from section 6.1.4B and section 6.13.A and the westerly interior side yard setback of Mapleton zoning bylaw 2010-08 as proposed, and that the following conditions should be approved with the variance that the accessory structure is used only for personal storage for residential uses, and that the accessory structure is not used for commercial or industrial purposes, and that we will go with the proposed maximum floor area of 269.2 square meters or 2,900 square feet, a maximum height proposed of 7.9 meters or 26 feet, and the interior yard setback of 0.9 meters or 3 feet. Are there any questions or concerns before I call the questions? Any clarification? I will call the question for all members. All those in favor? All those against? This motion is granted. So at this time, I would also let the applicant know that the 20-day appeal period will end on May the 3rd then for this. So we have circulation, we are in the attendance sheet. So this now concludes the hearing for A 2021/3 and moves us into our general business, item number 6. So we have a circulation of remuneration sheet. And as that's being circulated, I just will make a minor change for our upcoming hearings. We have May the 11th, June the 15th, and then I believe it should be July the 13th in our agenda package. Okay, I also, even though I said that hearing was concluded, I just realized I did not read out the 4 tests. So just to clarify that all of us at the Committee of Adjustment members believe that the 4 tests have been considered and that the variance was minor in nature. The variance requested is desirable for the appropriate development of use of lands, buildings, or structure. The variance maintains the general intent and purpose of the official plan, and the variance maintains the general purpose and intent of the zoning bylaw, just so that we were all aware of that. And at this time, then we'll pass around the signing of the decision. Perfect. Now, if anyone else has any questions or concerns, I will call this meeting adjourned.